Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Saturday to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 10 of our Orlando Wizards franchise and we are traveling to Tampa, only a few hours away from Orlando, at least 2 to 3 to my knowledge, to face off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for a third time. We did face them off in the preseason and in week 1, both in Orlando, which I'll have both of the links to the video, both links of the videos in the description if you guys want to check those out. Last week we beat the Atlanta Falcons 58-16. I'll also have the link to the video. We had a magical victory in Orlando, and we can't wait to battle off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for a third time. We might have another time that we'll face them in the season, possibly in the postseason. So without further ado, we'll see you at kickoff.
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's week 10 of the NFL on E13.
The Buccaneers are rocking in those vintage 1970s uniforms from 1976. I like the orange on these jerseys, and as in a matter of fact, I chose these because orange is actually my favorite color, and I like the uniform design of this Buccaneers team. I mean, a lot of people don't like it, but I certainly do myself.
Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus Jameis Winston and the Orlando Wizards.
Here we are in Tampa, Florida, and now it is kickoff time. Host to Super Bowl 55, where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers actually won in their home stadium. This was the first time that a team has actually hosted in their Super Bowl venue. And now this will be 1st and 10. We see Jameis Winston stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode. Makes his return to Tampa Bay. Back when he played for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, he actually wore the number 3. But when he played for the New Orleans Saints, he wore number 2. And then once the Saints left Louisiana just to go to Orlando, he still wore number 2. So Jameis Winston threw the football to Chris Godwin. 1 reception and 25 yards for him on that play. So now this will be a 1st and 10 now. And we're going to do a quick slant pass play on 1st and 10. And it's also Chris Godwin's return to Tampa, Florida as well. And he spent a couple of seasons with the Buccaneers. Won Super Bowl 55 with them, and he uses a juke move there, and he gets this into the end zone. First touchdown in an Orlando Wizards uniform at Raymond James Stadium. So now this will be his 10th touchdown of the season, and he does the 3-throw celebration there, and the Wizards now take the lead 7-0 here at Raymond James Stadium. So we'll see you guys when we're on defense. Alright, now this will be a 1st and 10 from the 35. We're ready to blitz on defense, and we see Tom Brady stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode. So he hands the football off to the running back, and he loses 2 yards there. So it's Devontae Freeman. So no Richard Sherman, no Kalichi Osmel, and no Damon Harrison Sr. But the good news is that Damon Harrison Sr. will return next week. So 2nd and 9 from the 37 here in Tampa as the Buccaneers are ready to throw the football. They throw it a little too deep, I'd have to say, and it's now going to be 3rd and 9 here for the Buccaneers as they're on offense. So you can see the 103-foot pirate ship from the distance. It's really cool how Raymond James Stadium added that, and Carlos Dunlap makes his first sack of the game. And this will now be 4th and 17 from the 29-yard line. And we see Patrick Peterson ready to return this punt return. He had a pick 6 in last episode against the Atlanta Falcons. I think it was on the very first drive of Atlanta's, if I'm not mistaken. And he threw that INT. It was deflected at first, and then he caught the football and returned it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. So that's really impressive, I'd have to say. And now this is going to be 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line here in Tampa. As now Frank Gore runs the football. He breaks 1 tackle, and he will get stopped at the 38. So 1 rush, 8 yards there that time. So now this is going to be a 2nd and 2. We're going to use the PA flow on 2nd down and 2. So we're at the 38-yard line. So now Jameis Winston, he's going to be ready to throw this football. He passes it to A.J. Green, and he will get stopped at the 22. All right, now this will be a 1st and 10 from the 22. There's only less than a minute to go in this first quarter. I throw the football to Malik Davis, the rookie, gets his first career touchdown reception here at Raymond James Stadium, and the Wizards now take a magical 14-0 lead here in Tampa over their state rival and division rival Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So we'll see you guys when we're on defense. All right, now this is going to be 2nd and 4 from the 41-yard line here in Raymond James Stadium. So they throw the football to, I think it's O.J. Howard caught that football there. So now O.J. Howard gets the reception, and this will end the first quarter. We'll see you guys in the second quarter. All right, now it's 14-0 lead for the Orlando Wizards here at Raymond James Stadium. And they hosted 3 Super Bowls, including this year's one that happened last month, and the Buccaneers apparently won that. I was surprised that they actually won it in their home stadium, and now this is going to be a 2nd and 5 from the 31-yard line here in Tampa, Florida. So now the Buccaneers are trying to avenge their way to get their first touchdown of the game, and they throw the football, and Cam Jordan, he gets his first INT of the season. And will the question be, will he return it all the way into the end zone? He gets that into the end zone for a 71-yard pick six. That was pretty interesting. This is like similar to James Harrison's, I think it was 100-yard something pick six in Super Bowl 43. And he returned it all the way, and Pittsburgh got their 6th Super Bowl ring. And they are, to this day, one of the most storied NFL franchises, along with the Dallas Cowboys. So, Wizards are now taking this 21-0 lead. We're going to take a break. We'll see you guys when we're back on offense. All right, now 3rd and 18 now from the 49. By the way, Joe Hayden did make a fumble recovery during the break. So now, this is now 4th and 13. We're just going to fake punt, actually, with Jordan Berry. Hopefully we can get this and make it a successful play. So I'm going to throw this to Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, and it is actually going to be a 1st down. So that was an impressive play there. I like those types of plays. Like how they fake the punt and the punter actually throws the football. That is lit. So just keep that in mind. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10. Jaylon Jefferson hands the football off to the running back, Frank Gore, and he will get stopped at the 11. So this will now be a 2nd and 3. I'm supposedly thinking I'm just going to run the football with Jaylon Jefferson, and he only gained about 2 yards there on that play. Now it's 3rd and 1, and we're just going to run the football with Frank Gore either way. So we're going to run the football with Frank Gore, and question is, does he get the 1st down? And they will say yes, but this might be our final snap before the first half even ends, so just keep that in mind. And now Frank Gore, he's going to run the football, and he will get stopped at the 3. We'll see you in the second half. All right, now 1st and 5, beginning of the second half. Tampa Bay has the football, and now they're just going to run the football with, I think, Devontae Freeman. And he gained only about 1 yard there on that play. So now this is going to be a 2nd and 4 now here for the Buccaneers. They're going to throw the football, and they're just going to run the field. And Bobby Wagner makes a stop there. And that will be 74 total yards on that play. So now we're on 1st and 10. And now Tom Brady, he will get sacked by Jimmy Smith, the secondary, one of our secondaries. So we have 38 total sacks this season, and we're in the middle of the season, so we should have a couple of more sacks coming into the next few weeks. We should have at least over 75 by the end of the regular season. So now they're going to throw the football to the wide receiver. They passed it to Andre Smith, and now this will be a 3rd and 11 now here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So now Tampa Bay, they're going to throw the football, and Mike Evans catches the football, and he gets stopped at the 5. 6 for 8, 109 yards, and 1 INT there. And this will be a 1st and goal here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So they're only 5 yards away. Will Devontae Freeman get the touchdown on 1st and goal? No, he will not, but he does get stopped on 2nd and goal. But they do get a couple of chances, and if they don't make it on 4th and goal, they have to kick the field goal. And now Devontae Freeman does get stopped at the 3, so 3rd and goal now from the 3-yard line, and they're going to throw the football, and Quintavious Green gets an INT there, but this is now going to be a 1st and 10, so 2nd INT for him on the year. But the concern is we are way behind the 1-yard line. We are at the 1-yard line, and we don't want to get sacked in the end zone for a 2-point safety. So now Jaylon Jefferson, he tries to break tackles, and he does get stopped at the 4. This ends the 3rd quarter here at Raymond James Stadium. Look at the nice skyline of Tampa in the background. So it's now 21-0 here in Tampa, Florida. So now 2nd and 6 now. Jaylon Jefferson, he's ready to... Actually, he's going to run the football. So hopefully I don't get sacked in the end zone. And I unfortunately do. So the Tampa Bay Buccaneers do get a 2-point safety. And we have to punt it at the 20. So we have to do the free kick at the 20. So Jordan Berry, he's going to kick this away. So it's now a 19-point lead here for the Orlando Wizards. So now the Buccaneers are going to return this, and they will get stopped at the 43. Okay, now 1st and 10. Brady ready to throw the football from the 43-yard line. So now he's going to throw the football to his receiver there. So 7 for 10, 116 yards for Tom Brady. No touchdowns yet in this game. So now we're going to use some zone coverage here on 2nd and 3 now from the 50-yard line here in Raymond James Stadium in Orlando. So now they get to throw the football, and it is Andre Smith. Oh, wait, it was O.J. Howard who caught that football. So 1st and 10 from the 42. And now Brady, he's ready to throw the football. And he passes it to Andre Smith there, and he gets stopped at the 36. So now this will be a 2nd and 4. We're going to use some zone coverage here on the defense. So now 2nd and 4 from the 36. And he throws the football, and he gets stopped at the 33. We'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. All right, now 3rd and 1 from the 38-yard line. They throw the football, but they're Jared Cook catches that football, but there is a flag. It is a holding call, and it is on Earl Burrows, and we're going to have to accept on 3rd and 11 because we want the football, and this will be 3rd and 11 from the 43-yard line here in Tampa, Florida. So now Brady, he throws the football, passes it to Mike Evans, and that will be a 1st down. 11 for 14, 152 yards, and no touchdowns yet in this game, but he did throw an INT there. Cam Jordan, by the way, returned it for 71 yards. So now the Buccaneers are trying to look their ways to get their first touchdown of the game. So now they throw the football to Devontae Freeman, and he does get stopped at the 10. So we got 57 seconds to go. They're at the 10-yard line. So now the Buccaneers are trying to avoid being tackled, and Mike Evans actually catches the football, but does he get the touchdown is the question. No, he does not. So now 2nd and goal now from the 10-yard line. So Tom Brady, He is ready to throw. He's going to pass this to Devontae Freeman. He does get stopped at the 7. 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line as we're on defense. So they're only 7 yards away from getting their first touchdown in this game, really. And they're going to throw the football. And I think it's Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. He gets his first INT of the game. And all Brady's 3 INTs, one of them was returned for a touchdown. So that was Cam Jordan that time. So now Jaylon Jefferson, he's going to throw the football deep to Malik Davis. And Malik Davis, he's going to run the football field, and he does a front flip that time. That will be a touchdown for the Wizards. And this will now be a 29-2 lead. So we're going to do attempt a 2-point conversion here. And we will see you guys at the end of the game. So Jefferson hands the football off to Frank Gore. Gore jumps on in. That's good. 2 points, 29-2. We'll see you guys at the end of the football game. All right, now Patrick Peterson, he gets an interception in this game. But the question is, will he return it all the way to the end zone for a pick 6? And we get it to the end zone, 53-yard touchdown. So now we got 2 pick 6s in this game. And it's now going to be a 36-2 lead here for the Orlando Wizards. So they take the win. And the Orlando Wizards will officially now be 8-1 on the regular season. Alright, this is it. We are officially 8-1 on the regular season. 8-1 in the regular season. Jaylon Jefferson threw 98 yards on their last offensive touchdown, and then the game-ending INT by Patrick Peterson, that made it spectacular. So we had 2 pick 6s in this game, so it's now the final score is 36-2. The only points by the Buccaneers was that Ryan Anderson 2-point safety. So now they now go 6-3 in the regular season, and we go 8-1 on the year. That's impressive. So we'll see you at statistics. All right, now Tom Brady, 51.4, 14 out of 21, 168 yards, 4 INTs. 2 of them were returned for touchdowns. Jameis Winston returns to Tampa, 158.3 pass rating, 4 for 4, 135 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jaylon Jefferson, 158.3 pass rating, 1 for 198 yards, and a touchdown. So Malik Davis scored 2 receiving touchdowns. Chris Godwin also got his receiving touchdown in his return to Tampa as well. So now interceptions, Quintavious Green, Cameron Jordan, Patrick Peterson, and Chauncey Gardner-Johnson all had INTs in this one, but Jordan's and Peterson's were returned for touchdowns. So that wraps it up. We'll see you guys soon. Peace out. Have a great Saturday, everybody.